Some ideas should just stay in my head.
I have building supplies. Where should we build?
I shall set up a trap.
Ready your tools. Let's go. Move the car.
We have lost a builder. For the Elven King.
Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. Last video was Warhammer, so we alternate. We're back on Biff Me 2. Someone was requesting that I cast Age of Empires, and that will come soon. I'm just still waiting on them to release their ranked. They're just taking their sweet time, which I guess is a good thing, but also kind of annoying. Anyway, going bottom to top, we have... Oh god, it's Slade. It's the Italian Stallion as Gondor, partnered with Striker Eureka, another Italian. And to cap it all off, we have White Hand, who I'm pretty sure is Italian. We have the Bergamo Boys. They love it when I call them that. Probably not really. Anyway, so it's like literally Italy versus... Who we got up here? We got Excelsior, alright. A lot of Gondors. We have King Kong. This is going to be annoying to cast. We have so many Gondors. And a Woodland Realm. We have E. I wonder if that's just Elvena. He's just gone to E. Please don't tell me he's one of those Zuma meme kids. E? Really, Elvena? I mean, it's not... He's Dutch, so there's already a reason to not like him, but then he's gonna be doing that. Well, if this is Elve, then... Hey, man. What can I say? But anyway, yeah, it's Italy versus the boys, and there's a lot of Gondors. Wait, what was this guy again? Okay, so it's double Woodland Realm versus with triple Gondor and a Rivendell. So, no enemy factions. I think we can just slow it down, because South Rune is one of those maps that's a little slow in the beginning. It's a bit like Harad Oasis. Actually, it's a much better map than Harad Oasis. But Harad Oasis is just terrible for 3v3s. It says you just stare at the enemy until you get your siege. That's basically it. Anyway, I said it was a little slow, but we've got the Huntsman coming out. And White Hand at the insta-delete there. Basically, he doesn't want to... You get, like, free power points when you do that, so might as well delete it. You get some money back. And I think they stealthed in the trees there because they immediately stopped, so well done. So, both sides have a Woodland Realm, which means the Faraday, I've capped this, and if we check over here, they've capped this one as well. So, one outpost each, although White Hand is creeping the cave troll there. Let's have a look. They're going to be swarming Excelsior. If they can get all of his eco in the beginning, that will really set him back. You'll buy yourself like 5 minutes. Commander's Horn comes in. He's going to go for the farm. Oh, another Commander's Horn. I think because of that, they should kill these Huntsmen. No, they're going to get it, actually. The power of those tier 1 summons when you're hitting resource buildings is insane, but Excelsior has lost 3 resource buildings already, and it was all from White Hand, because that's a Woodland Realm unit. So White Hand is single-handedly taken out 3 resource buildings, and I said a lot that Woodland Realm, I get them a lot when I play random, but they're actually one of my favorite factions. There's just so much good things about them. Obviously going Woodman start, you're vulnerable to Cav, which is right on cue, but with the speed and the stealth, the versatility... And, you know, that extra damage buff when you need it. Really well done there. Alright, Slade. He's creeping the goblin lairs. Get those out of the way. Forward farm from Slade. I like it. It says, hey, I'm your daddy. This is my middle. Don't you ever touch my middle. And, yeah, that's exactly what went through Slade's head. And, he's going with Pinneth Gellin as well. I wonder why he's going Pinneth Gellin. Maybe he's, thinking the enemy will just spam Clansmen of Lamadon. That could be. But I feel sorry for Excelsior. He's been hit hard. They're all going with the cavalry though. Every Gondor player has their stables, and they're all getting Pinneth Gellin riders. So maybe they know something I don't about that unit. Anyway, the cave troll was taken out by the Faraday, and now that's sweet income. This will basically be all put towards a hero, I would like to think. And aggression from Slade going in. They don't quite have the speed of the Huntsman and Elvena. This has to be... E has to be Elvena. He started with a hero. That's how I fucking know. Oh, but the cavalry goes in to counter the Huntsman. As weak as she is in melee? No way. Would they actually... Can Pinneth Gellin... Wow, she has nothing. She is so squishy, it's ridiculous. If Pinneth Gellin can do that level of damage. That's actually really funny. I mean, obviously she can just outrun them. Particularly when they're near the fort, they will die. And I think, There is no way. There is no way. He's just gonna run him away, and you're sacrificing double Pineth Gelen. I appreciate the effort. Oh my, he got it! It wasn't in vain! I think he could have kept on kiting, since these are all friendly cav. He could have kept on kiting. I don't advise anyone to do what Slade just did. That would have been 2 cav gone for nothing if Tauriel just kept kiting a bit more. He really shouldn't have got that hero, but there you go. Even Pineth Gelen can kill her. Anyway, Heroic Lane coming out. We've got Rivendell Brelanders, which should loot. Well, actually, they should actually probably beat Clansmen with the leadership buff. But at poor Excelsior, King Kong's cavalry had to go mid. Or, sorry, had to help Elverna. So now, poor Excelsior, who lost all of his eco in the beginning, is now getting double creamed. Which is my dirty way of saying double teamed, and I hated it. And Big Slade. I think all that... I think every time he streams, he gets a little bit better at the game. Because here we go. Forward siege works. I'm not sure about that play. But I like the ambition here. It's like, okay, my army's going to be here. We're going to set up a forward base. Nothing bad's going to happen. Unless King Kong sends in 3 Pineth Gelen. Now, Builder is out. Now, rules do dictate. It says in the Biff Me 2 manual that if a Builder does come out, you are required to kill it, lest you be sued. And I think King Kong is about to be sued because he just let this Builder go. Like, it does say in the manual. It's like pay... You know on the back of the Biff Me 2 manuals, for those who still have it, it says you can call this number if you want to give... No, you can call the hotline on EA and they give you tips and cheats for the game. That is how far we've come. Back in the day, you used to phone up to get tips and cheats. EA paid people to sit by those phones. Can you imagine if they were to devote money to that now? How is the CEO going to get his $20 million yacht if he's having to pay people to sit by the phone? It's just not going to happen. But yeah, it's just crazy. Anyway, Baragon coming out. I think this is Excelsior. Let's just, yeah, it is Excelsior. But White Hand playing amazingly well, comboing with Rivendell Lancers. They had a really solid start, so... Fuck, who was the middle guy? Eureka was actually able to turtle, or to take up into Rivendell Knights, or Rivendell Lancers. So now we got a Tauriel in there, with the extra archers. I'm not sure how they beat that. There is double Baragon, so they can just counter-snipe. That is actually... Honestly, that's probably their best way of dealing with these. The slam shot did get nerfed. I think the AoE on it got nerfed, and there was another part of it. Maybe the overall damage. But because Baragon's such a popular hero, he did receive a couple nerfs. Nothing like major, because they're not Blizzard and they don't just nerf things into the ground. I think the balancing is actually very fair. But yeah, double Baragon. They should probably get Faramir as well, because these Lancers are just going to destroy anything. And if you get close, they'll just kite. Or they'll just run away and then, you know, just smack you again. So yeah, kite. So yeah, they're going to have to go double Faramir, double Baragon to just counter that. But I like the teamwork. I like the strat. The Huntsman aggression. And then you have some elite Noldor. Tauriel is back. Level 5. I mean, she can do a lot of damage. And she levels up fairly quickly. But as her armor is like non-existent. It's actually kind of funny. Anyway, Trebuchet coming out for a big Slade. I would like to see him. If he's going to keep up these knights, let's get some Honorian knights, man. Let's keep up the Honorian knights. That'd be really awesome. No heroes for Slade yet. And Farron coming in. Trebuchets are pretty worthless without the flaming shot. Without the 5 stones. They are... Oh, actually, they're only 300. I swear they were more than that. Weird. If I was Slade, he should probably be getting this. He must have thought that the... since he's facing a Woodland Realm, he was going to get it. Baragon needs to be careful here. Doesn't want to overextend. Another resource building goes down. I'm going to guess Excelsior has no fucking money now. King Kong's riding to his aid. Lots of Turkish archers there. What are they being buffed by? They're being buffed by something, though. I couldn't really see what that was. Anyway, what is this? Forward heroic statue. I think that's a bit disrespectful, and you're going to lose the builder for that. Yeah, that was disrespectful. Anyway, the little charge comes in. I'm not sure what's giving them the buff there. But he's got enough heroes to do some serious damage here. Another heroic statue is coming out. We have Beyonding Battering Rams, which are one of the coolest units. Anything Beyonding in this game, they just did a great job. I love them. Anyway, Veterans of the Last Alliance. That's how dominant White Hand has been in his 1v1. That Eureka is able to just turtle for this. So he went with the extra He paid the 2,500 to get it. Slam shot goes in. They get knocked back, obviously, but they didn't take any damage. He should just pop this. They give it to you at level 1. It makes them immune to knockback. I don't know if that applies to Slam Shot. But, yeah, you can get this at level 1 now. Anyway, the heal from Rivendell comes in. There is no hard counter to the Veterans of the Last Alliance that they're facing. Unless Gondor somehow gets tier 4 Messengers of Manwë, which can just instantly pick up these units. Yeah, there's nothing like in their standard military that, or their standard roster that can like take out these guys. So yeah, there's some factions that can hard counter vets, but Gondor is not one of them, thankfully. Let's zoom in on these bad boys. We got the defensive trebuchet, which actually pretty good CC. Wait, hold on. I thought I saw something there. Hold on. Oh, okay. It looked like the Swan Feathered Arrows. Anyway, he's pinging something here. I'm not sure what. Maybe they want to attack left. They're planning an attack. Let's have a look here. With the Beyonding Berserkers coming out for Elvena, pushing Slade back. I think Slade got a little overzealous. Not sure why he's doing the early siege. That seemed to have been a bit presumptive. But 3 Beyonding Battering Rams. The teamwork of the Begamo boys is going really well. And there is Elven King's Patience right there. They are now stuck. The knights are shooting from the trees. They do less damage in range, but with their ranged weapons, but it'll keep them safe, and they can just pick up all the units. The Horn of Gondor does come in, and it does stun the Woodsman, and it actually stuns the Lancers. Wow, that is some horn. Anyway, really good micro with the Battering Rams. They're going to sneak in. I think they're probably going to get 1 Battering Ram, but the fortress should go down unless there's a rebuild coming. All of those are archers. They're going to do nothing to the Battering Rams. Boromir is on the Battering Ram, so is Forlong. And actually, one of the Battering Rams isn't even hitting it. Rebuild would be great now. That's 1 Battering Ram down. I did say they were going to get 1 Ram. Rebuild needs to come out now. He actually got it! The 3rd one didn't attack. I think it was body blocked. And a counter Elven King's Patience comes out from Elvena. They are now stuck. I think that was purely... That was a bit of a waste. That was a bit of a waste. But if your enemy's fortress is that vulnerable, then you sort of... You don't wait to measure up the pros and cons. You just do it, because anything to save your teammates' fort. So, he's going to need rebuild. Let's have a quick... I didn't switch through the powers because all the factions are the same. And there's the rebuild. I clicked away just as it went off, but yeah, he... Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, this... We could be watching King Kong, or we could be watching Excelsior here. I'm not sure whose powers these are, but there we go. Anyway, Veterans of the Last Alliance. Really amazing defense there. I'm really proud of Excelsior there. Because he's facing really strong, really coordinated attack. And Boromir's got his Honorian armor now. Oh, there's the full lag, for latency, for frame drops, but it's so beautiful. Gives them armor and speed. And now they will feel the valor of Gondor. And that trample did nothing. That was actually kind of funny. Anyway, they're attacking Interhoek statue with Greenwood, with plenty of archers. I think Boromir is getting focused. Vigo was in there, probably hacking him down too. And Boromir is able to get out. And I think, when does Boromir get his big armor buff? It's at 7. Okay. There goes the Breath of Manwë. I think that was a bit of a waste. I think he could have got all those archers, but he procced it early. Forlong is a little vulnerable, but he does get speed while Blade Master's going on. And heavy armor, the dreaded side. As beautiful as those models are, it instills fear into everyone, especially me when I see that Rivendell have that heavy armor. And look at him go, not a single pike to be found. Those archers at the back should count themselves lucky that the trample wore off. But there's the cycle tramp, they're going in again. So Paragon's level 5 now. When he gets Sacrifice, suffers heavy damage while target allied hero becomes immune to damage. I would like to see that procced on the Boromir. It's sort of hard to get it off, and you might lose your Baragond. But it would be cool, because that they put the ability in the game. Because Baragond is a god of the Citadel, so it makes sense. And I would like to see it being used. And some... I don't know what that was, but some mist has been used in. There goes the Faramir arrow volley. Didn't really do anything to those woodsmen. And these knights, they need to get some Honorian pikes or something. There goes Forlorn getting cut down. Vigo just going ham there. Another Baragon Slam Shot comes in. And look, how many... There's... Wait, whose cav is this? Elvena to the rescue! Oh, Slade is just feeding him power points. And they've trapped in. Legolas is there. I don't think there's anything... the Horn of Gondor goes in! Even the veterans of the Last Alliance are stunned! They fought at Daggerlad. What could they possibly be afraid of? But there's the tier 3. This could be... Oh, man. This could actually be a huge... this could take a huge hit to the bottom team's resources if they lose all this. Because these Rivendell Knights are all upgraded. Vigo goes down. Boromir slew him. What could have happened, I guess. And the Knights do get out. But that was a great summon by Elvena. Well played. I think these vets with their speed should be able to get out. Oh, they're running into pikes. The banner carrier goes down, and the banner carrier's gone at the back. There's 3 units left in the model. Maybe if a slam shot comes in. Maybe if a knife throw's off cooldown. Many meetings comes in. I'm not sure you needed the many meetings, but yeah, fuck it. They're on a timer. You might as well go in. Okay, that was an amazing defense. Saved by Elvena. There goes the spear throw. They had so many snipes that they could have used. And now the Athelian Rangers are coming in. If they get their bodkins. There's the Inspire Fear. Oh, sorry. There's the Inspire ability by Boromir. They are all now level 3 and level 5. I am amazed that Gondor has endured like this. This has been a fantastic defense. This has been really impressive. And they were going to lose that battle for sure. Forlorn went down. They were sieging the barracks. Like, yes, they're buffed now by this... Oh, no, they're buffed by Baragon. But yeah, I think they would have won that battle without the tier 3. Because the tier 3 trapped them in. It put Legolas at risk. It put Tauriel at risk. And yeah, now they're in such a strong position. And remember, the double-edged sword with these knights is if we look at the Noldor barracks, they are 100 command points. The cap is 625, remember. So, this is quality and quantity, particularly with the Athelian Rangers. And I think the Noldor, unless Mirkwood gets something really good, if they maybe get Thranduil on the field, maybe some range siege to sort of lure Gondor out, these knights might be losing their value. Because while they're really strong, they take up a lot of command points. Let's have a look over here. Slade got penned back pretty quickly. His forward base didn't quite go to plan. We've got a druid of the with the Ritual of Oak. Forward siege map, the reverse flex. Hey, you built a siege works on my base. I'm gonna build one back. There goes the For Gondor. Look, even in the replay, it lags it. I love it. I love For Gondor. It just lags the whole fucking game. It's great. Anyway, here comes the arrow volley. Tauriel just got skewered. There goes the crowd control. And there goes the knockback resistance, but they already got hit by the trebuchet. Owen is in there too. She's leveling up. She's going to buff all these heroes. I think they want to get that stun immediately. And as soon as For Gondor ends, the lag will end. It's just something about that ability, man. It just wrecks it. And they're really clumped. They could be subject to something. Let's see what Rivendell's got up their sleeve. Breath of Monway isn't back yet. They run with 2 tier 2s. Maybe if he gets the Gandalf summon. The Gandalf summon from Rivendell could be really good at just wrecking this entire army. He's got his Linhir Spearman in the back in Porcupine to protect the Athelian Rangers. But these Athelians, do they have bodkins yet? They do. And double trebuchet has been used. Hilarious. And such a bright start from the Bergamo boys. They're getting pushed back a bit. They're getting pushed back. Oh no, and a random hero dies. Alright, so it wasn't the upgraded arrow volley from Faramir, but he does have Captain Orthilian. Another builder goes down. I love Boromir leading the charge. Need some Arnorians to give them more buffs. But these bodkins... Look at the range on these Arthilians. Look at them go. And it's such a shame because I loved their opening strat. It was so strong, but they're getting pushed back now. Let's quickly have a look at here. Elvena finally making his move. He's got Thranduil on his stag because he's just basically like a motorcycle on that thing. He just bolts. We've got 2 battering rams coming in. And now Striker comes in to sort of aid Slade, who doesn't seem like he has much left, honestly. I feel like he flew too close to the sun and just sort of spent all of his money. But I do like Elvena. He's got these level 5 Beyonding Berserkers, clearly just chopping down everything. One of my favorite heroic units. And for the longest time, I didn't use them, but they're just so damn good. Like, obviously they're better against buildings than they are against units, but they still pack a wall up in melee. And they're tanky, too. Alright, I kind of want to see if he's gone with Andoril yet. I think we would have heard it. Where's his, forge? He hasn't got it yet. Wait, where's his library? Weird. There's an upgrade that, Oh, I think if you make Elrond now, the library is free. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think that was the change they made. I think it's if you make Elrond. Given that Elrond's library is, like, a famous thing, it kind of makes sense. But, I think that's what it is. Alright, Slade saved by the Rivendell. Arwen can level up again, so units will heal in combat. Or while they deal damage, actually. And enemy units lose all leadership, but they still have the slow now. It's not the stun. I misspoke. I'm too used to it being the OP stun. It is the slow. And there's the Elvena. Elvena is really helping out his teammates just fantastically, because he's using up all of his spells. His tier 2 and tier 3 has been used to save that left side. And one volley from those Athelian Rangers level 5 only did that much damage to Palace Guard there. So there we go. Anyway, Breath of Manwë is out. There is a delightful clump right there. And he used it in the front. They're all there, though. Less than a day ahead of us. That's a nice soundbite. They made some good changes to the soundbites. Man, I was praising them for a soundbite that they added in. Oh, I think it was one of the Elrond ones. Yeah, they gave him some new soundbites, and they're really nice. Anyway, Aragorn on the front line. Doesn't have the heavy armor that Boromir does, so he just got mowed down. But by heroic statues, but by everything. Double Faramir, double Baragond. Everything. And there goes the Horn of Gondor. I'm so glad that they're getting good value out of that. Look at the range on it. Look at the range on it. They've been nerfing it and nerfing it. I think it's actually balanced now. But the radius is amazing. And I think it should be that, to be honest. Anyway, Elvena attacking. The Hall of Fire goes down. The Many Meetings comes in. But he still has Beyonding Berserkers. And I don't think that they can send aid. They're being under siege. All of the Noldor Lancers are here. There goes the Garden of Ithilien. The Ithilien Woods. And I think that just gives you a buff now. It used to get rid of leadership, but it doesn't do that anymore. Which is a shame, because I love that. I always went with it because it got rid of leadership, but I guess this means that you can afford to go with another tier 2. Anyway, Grimbeorn. How do I know that? Because it looks like he took steroids since he was in short pants. That's how I know that's fucking Grimbeorn. Also, his axe is the size of a mountain. Slade's Fortress goes down. Man, I think he just had no money. He didn't contest the outpost. And it is Elvena. He'll find a way where no one else can. He's sort of like the Anakin Skywalker of this fucking game. Anyway, I like the strat. A lot of heroes. Mirkwood is plentiful, powerful heroes, and then Beyonding Berserkers. And what a spectacular comeback by Gondor. Twice they were saved by the skin of their teeth. Which doesn't make any sense now that I think about it. But they were fucking saved. And after such a bright start, I think this is it. Yeah, he's basically called GG. His fortress goes down. What a comeback by the top team. The rebuild, the fortress didn't go. If Excelsior's fortress had gone down, I think that would have been GG, because I don't think he would have had enough money to get back into the game. Oh, and pink screen, they call it GG. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that ping. But that was well played. MVP has to go to Elvena. That tier 3 summon. I think that attack would have actually succeeded. There was still a lot to get through, but tanky buildings that don't have that can't produce any units are no threat. It just takes longer. So yeah, I think the first attack by Begamo boys worked wonders. The second attack did really well, and then it was just that tier 3 summon that trapped him in. And, you know what? I think we'll give honorary mention to Excelsior for the Horn of Gondor usage, because he got so much value out of it. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. That was an epic 3v3, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Goodbye.